Alright guys, I thought I would quickly talk about TikTok and how I find it very different to any other social media platform we have and why I think it's a very useful tool. The reason I like this app, I see it as like lots of little windows into many more people's lives, many more opportunities to see things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to see. So that's why I'm harnessing this opportunity. And now I'm going to show you an example of me absolutely abusing their stitch feature, which is when you take 5 seconds of someone else's TikTok and then you add on to the end of it. And because I'll show you the full one first of why it got such a reaction out of me, and then I'll show you the 3 stitches I did because of it. Let's go.
Oh, it's simple, because you should be responsible for your own medical costs. No, people should not be forced to pay for other people's healthcare against their will. Also, why bother getting a job so you can pay for your own medical costs? If you could get free healthcare by just not being able to afford it, i.e. not having a job. The government should not be rewarding bad and inefficient behavior, as that would incentivize more of it. Moral of the story, take some pride in personal responsibility and pay for your own stuff. People should not be forced to pay for other people's healthcare against their will.
Guys, I found her, and I found this particular TikTok, and I'm stitching it because I hope she sees this. And alright, I'll be kind because she is American and she doesn't know any better. Because it seems like over there, even if you have insurance, you still have to pay for a lot of your medical needs out of pocket anyways, so they probably don't actually know how insurance is meant to work on paper, you know. But I'm feeling kind, so I'll even show you the only logical direction out. You take the position that everyone has to pay for everything outright. Anti-insurance, that's your position, okay? Remember that. That's your position. That, or you got to admit you don't know how insurance works, but I forgive you because you're an American and your insurance doesn't work. Or did you actually think your premiums were spent on you when you got sick? Is that actually how you thought this worked? Really?
Also, why bother getting a job so you can pay for your own medical costs?
Oh, I don't know, Isabella. Maybe to buy other things? I feel bad picking on an American, but jeez, this...
If you could get free healthcare by just not being able to afford it, i.e. not having a job.
Alright, Isabella, I'm gonna be serious with you. I'm pretty sure you have no idea how any of this works. Now, I'm gonna assume that you do support the idea of insurance and you probably have insurance yourself, right? For your health, medical insurance, yeah? Cool. Here in Australia, Medicare, like what you can get even if you're unemployed, it isn't free. It's just free for the patient. I pay a Medicare levy. It's 2% with my taxes, right? Which I prefer to pay instead of a fuckload of premiums. Do you understand? Your insurance companies are like a private tax, and you get fuck all out of them. At least the government, you can hold them somewhat accountable when you give them your money, because you vote for people that are in charge of it. Private, no.
Oh, it's simple, because you should be responsible for your own medical costs.
This is one of those unique evils of capitalism, where people are so disconnected from each other and so obsessed with money that they think that certain people within our society haven't earned healthcare. Like if you went back in time to feudal society or like tribal society, and your community had like a doctor, one or two like healers or whatever, you would bring the sick people to the doctors, and it would just be expected that like the community takes care of the sick people, because that makes sense. But then once you get into capitalism and money becomes raised above all else and we just worship the holy dollar, people are so brainwashed by it that they'll say, no, if you don't work as hard as me, I don't think you should get healthcare. I think you should just die if you get sick. Wow, that capitalist realism is just hitting different. That being said, every major industrialized country except for the United States guarantees healthcare to their citizens. So this is an evil unique to the United States even. I love it here.
If anyone's unfamiliar with this creator, if you go check out his account, you'll see why I'm pretty stoked about this comment. I feel like I've achieved something here. And I'm glad I inspired you to stitch our friend Isabella as well, because that's some next level insanity. That really is. Oh, and good opportunity to not just promote my own YouTube channel, What Do You Mean, but promote his YouTube channel, Western Marx. Great YouTube channel, you could probably get to it through his TikTok account, but now it's on my channel with the other channels that I recommend to people. See what I mean? There's all sorts on that app. There's some very concerning characters and some very encouraging characters. And so yeah, huge shout out to Eddie, and I will put the link to Western Marxists in this video, but it will be there to get to easily on the What Do You Mean channel page anyways. And yeah, I'm not going to stop meddling in America and their fight for healthcare. Like, I'm not going to stop paying attention to anywhere on this planet, because especially now with the ability to contact pretty much anyone anywhere with a device that we can keep in our pocket, if we can communicate with people on the other side of the world and pretty much contact anyone anywhere, then we can fight for anyone anywhere. We can fight for other people on the other side of the world. Thanks for watching.